Hello, this is Larry at larryricker.com, and this evening I'm going to talk about how to make yogurt in a Dutch oven. So I have a Dutch oven, and I do this every week. I make my yogurt. I make about 1.5 gallons of it, and I'm going to cover that in this video. If you like this video, click on the like button below. You can subscribe to my channel, and check out my apps in the Apple App Store. They include Project Organizer, Project Organizer Pro, Opportunity Organizer, Opportunity Organizer Pro, Job Hunt, Job Hunt Pro, Class Organizer, Class Organizer Pro, and Student Organizer Pro. So the first step is you go to your local dairy. I go to Hillside Farms here in Pennsylvania, and I get 3.5 gallons of milk. I'm going to need 1.5 gallons of milk for this process. And I get the whole milk. It is homogenized, it is pasteurized. You can get organic milk if you prefer, or you can just get regular store-bought milk. It doesn't matter. And as long as it doesn't have antibiotics in it, the process will work just fine. Okay, this is my Dutch oven double boiler setup. So this is a Salad Master surgical stainless steel, 7 layers of surgical stainless steel. It consists of a top, and generally I take that top off to start with, and then I've got an inner pot and then an outer pot, and I'm going to fill this water up inside the outer pot until it's 2 inches from the base, so that when it boils up it's not going to go over the top. So while the water's filling up, I dump in the water and dump in the milk into the top, and I have to shut it off the water already. And then I finish pouring in 1.5 gallons of milk. And then I wash out these containers and then recycle them. They take them back for a deposit. That water's just a little bit too high, so I'm going to just dump out a little bit of it. I want to have the inner pot, the bottom of it, in the water so that it heats up. And this will prevent scalding of the milk, and I won't have any waste to burnt milk. Then I generally just put it on the stove and pour in the remainder of the milk into the upper pot. Kind of fills it right up to the rim. Now I'm going to turn on the gas and set that right at max, and make sure flames on. And now I want to set my timer for 35 minutes. This is at 1,200 feet elevation. It takes about 35 minutes to get to the desired temperature. The temperature I'm looking for is 164.5 degrees. And when the milk inside gets to 164.5, I shut off the heat, and then I let it cool. To verify the temperature, I take a kitchen thermometer and I hang it over the side, and I secure that with paper clips, and just turn the face around so I can see it and keep an eye on the temperature as it rises. It's right now at about 60 degrees. While I'm waiting for the milk to heat up, generally I'll just make myself a yogurt smoothie. That would consist of some ice. I just add some water, not too much water. I'm going to put in some, my favorite ingredient, yogurt. Then I generally add some whey protein powder and maybe just a little Power Beats or whatever your favorite. Then I generally secure the top carefully, tightly, turn it upside down. Just a few seconds and enjoy that. When timer gets close or goes off, then it's time to watch the needle really closely. What I'm looking for is halfway between 160 and 170, maybe just a little shy of halfway, and that should be about 164.5 degrees. So as soon as I get to that point, I just turn off the gas, make sure the burner's off, and now I'm going to wait for an hour and 30 minutes. That's for the milk to cool down, or that could be 90 minutes. That'll give you an hour and a half. When it gets about the hour and a half mark, temperature is going to drop to about 120. The ideal temperature is between 90 degrees and 110 degrees, but 120 is fine if you're in a hurry and you want to get going. And then you just add the starter and close the lid and wait overnight. Okay, that's been about an hour and a half, 90 minutes. So temperature's still about 130. So I'm going to give it maybe another 20 minutes, and it'll probably be below 120. Okay, it's 20 more minutes, and it's almost there. So let's give it about 5 more minutes. Okay, now the milk's under 120 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's time to add the starter. I generally add about a cup. And just stir it in. Take the thermometer out and put it down in the lower boiler portion. Put the lid over the Dutch oven, and then you can put a towel over the top if you wish, and just let it sit there and try to keep the temperature between 90 and 110 throughout the evening.